Users aren't stupid, they just don't care. They don't care because they don't know the value of their data. They don't know how easy it is to manipulate them. I can hack it, I can gain access to it. Hi, I'm Zoe and I'm an ethical hacker. Their goal is to assist a company in being secure by doing a penetration test. So they break into it to highlight all of the vulnerabilities or flaws so that somebody malicious can't exploit them. Typically the media portrays a black hoodied, malicious person. I mean, we didn't get into hacking because we're bad people. We got into it because we're curious. We want to help and we want to make things more secure. When I'm hired to break into something, there's a couple different ways. We can look at a physical penetration test. That's breaking into a building. In some organizations, they're so big, you don't really have to masquerade at all. I mean, you could just print off an ID badge, really. But then there's also the computer side, the devices. I do programming, I do scripting, that sort of thing. Typically networks are designed to be very tough to get into, but once you're inside, it's not that difficult to traverse. People have personal toys, could call them sex toys. They exist, they connect to the internet, and they are hackable. I have seen situations where they can identify who you are on the internet. Everyone can do whatever the heck they want as long as they're not hurting anyone. But be aware that if it connects to the internet, it's probably hackable. So the most common is phishing. I will look online, look at LinkedIn accounts. Very common because they'll have certifications. They'll have, oh, I can use this, I'm proficient in that. So I'll know the type of software used, I'll know the roles, and I'll know how to exploit them. Because unfortunately, you put a lot of information online, especially things like your social media, and then I can use that to either convince you to click on something, convince you to open something. I just need to convince you it's real, and then I'm good. When you post something that you love, people can exploit it. The first day of school, you've posted a picture of your kid at school, where their school is. I know the kid's age, usually the kid's name, and I know the parent's name. It can be dangerous. Or vacations, your location may be tagged in that information. Maybe don't post them the day you're there, because that's basically saying to the public, I'm not at home. If you put something online, no matter what it is, no matter where it is, it has the potential of becoming public. If your goal is to send your partner a nude photo, I mean, all the power to you, it's your right. However, think about sending it in a different format or just, hanging out with the person so it's not in digital format. I have been targeted. It hasn't had to do with ethical hacking. Unfortunately, I am female. I'm a very outspoken female as well. There are communities online that don't like that. There are people, obviously, that don't like that. And so yes, I have been targeted. I'm not 100% secure. I may be an ethical hacker. I may be a security specialist, but I am human and I use software. I mean, the minute you connect to the internet, you are opening up a risk. Your life shouldn't change because you're terrified. That's not my solution at all. It's just you need to be aware of what you have online. Do a e-footprint, check what your online footprint is. Look at what information you do have online. Just being aware is the first step and actually very beneficial. When I started in the industry, I didn't know of any women in IT, and I found it very challenging. In one specific scenario, saying that they don't hire women because they're distracting to men. I had one company that after I left, I got very inappropriate messages from a colleague And so my advice is you can reach out. There is a community that exists. I now have a lot of women that I look up to that are absolutely amazing. There's a community that exists and you just have to find it. I mean, I'm wearing a black hoodie, but